Good morning, colleagues. It's June 22nd, and we made it. It's the end of the school year, last day of school, and I have to, on behalf of the Board of Education and my office, central office, and the administrators, thank you. Thank you for going above and beyond this year. Who knew that we were going to start the year in such a positive way, and then hit Christmas, and then something happened after Christmas. It was like a dream, or maybe a nightmare. But I have to say thank you. Thank you because you went above and beyond every single day to make this work. On skills that you were not trained in. On things that we never thought when we went to undergraduate or graduate school we would ever have to work with. But you did it. This day, and I called it, when speaking to the administration and the board, a critical incident stress debriefing, is just for you. There's no taping, there's no administration, just you and your colleagues who have developed questions to work through so that you can see how successful you were. And also, how successful your colleagues were. So you made education happen in Region 14 like no one else could have. Now, it's easy for you to say, well, I could have done this, could have done this. Second guessing ourselves is all part of nature. But what each and every one of you, and the fortunate things that I've heard from many of you who picked up the phone or sent me notes was, I didn't know that I could do this. Well, guess what? We did know you could do it. Even though deep down this was something that was caused you angst, stress, all these things, you did it. And I, for one, need to say thank you. Because I heard every day for a while from every parent that they could pick up the phone. And then the phone call stopped coming, and then people started realizing you were creating the art to which you were trained. The art and science of education, you were at your zenith. And what an amazing opportunity it was for you to show that you are chameleons of education. You are chameleons of the ability to see what children know, and you dealt with that bravely and creatively. At the beginning of the last year when I took over, I talked about the 4 C's. About cooperation, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking. You exemplified those 4 attributes amazingly. So take a minute today. Realize that we are trying to help you relax. We're trying to help you realize your successes. We're trying to help you realize that other people are in the same boat that we are in. But also realize that we are extremely grateful as a district and 2 towns for what you've done. No one could be prouder of saying they're the superintendent of a district as I can. I know we were the first district to go out. We were the first district to do supportive learning, and amongst the first districts to do distance learning. Where other districts threw their heads up, we had people come together in a war room type attitude. We're going to make this work for our kids. What an honor it is to be the superintendent, and what an honor it is to be called a colleague of teachers in Region 14. One final note, you should also know that your union leadership, from Chris and also Sue Fullerton from the CEA, when we told them of our idea of calling this a critical incident stress debriefing day, and we explained what we're going for, they could not have been more helpful because they realize your value. They also realize that we need to be in this all together because we don't know what tomorrow brings. And finally, after a few conversations with Dr. Fujita at the Yale Stress Management program at Yale University in New Haven, they're going to partner with us coming in the fall to find ways of trying to do stress management so that you can continue your work, but also not hold in the stress and work through what you need to have done. We appreciate you. We're grateful for you. And if I don't get to see you personally, please know that we want you to have a great summer, and we'll see you in September.